What's the most rich people thing you've ever experienced? Watched a guy tip $500 on a $20 coffee like it was nothing. I felt my bank account cry. I stayed in a hotel next to the Harvard Club in NYC once during COVID. My standards for hotels have forever been ruined. A bathroom so big, I thought it was another room. Sold assets and the market moved. I've been invited to stay at a private home on Nantucket. They have 14 bedrooms. When their neighbor's house went on sale, they bought it and knocked it down just so they could have a bigger yard. They've taken me to dinners. $1,000 bills. I was invited to go to this estate out in Montana. This guy's grandfather built Going to the Sun Road, the one road through Glacier National Park, so the government gifted his family a bunch of land in Montana, but they're in MA most of the time. During COVID, my wife and I flew Australia to Europe. The plane was almost empty, and we upgraded to first-class suite tickets for the price of the economy tickets plus $200 for the upgrade. We had our own room, a hostess just for us, and it was as good as I can imagine flying gets without having your own plane. It's ruined me for flying economy forever. I knew a guy who thought everyone had a summer country. Took me a full minute to realize he meant another house. My wedding in Tokyo. Because my father-in-law was a big fish in a big securities firm, having a low-key wedding was not an option. We ended up doing the ceremony in the shrine nearest to the Diet, followed by a very fancy reception dinner at a 5-star hotel. Let's just say that I did my best to fit in. This is the time I realized I just don't want to live the life of a rich person. I'm not classy enough. I've had a private driver before on vacations. I've had a butler before on vacations. The last vacation I went on, the hotel somehow knew I had a gluten allergy and made sure it was nowhere near me the whole time. And they knew I liked Jack and Diet Coke and had a bottle of Jack and mini bottles of Diet Coke in the room. This country doesn't have Diet Coke. They have Coca-Cola Light. I never let them know any of that. I have no idea how they knew that, but it is single-handedly the most. Having a private driver wait for me at the airport. It's just different than going to the taxi stand or calling Uber. A record player, turntable, installed in the glove box/compartment of a Mercedes car in 1973, Congolese diplomat's family in Belgium. Flying international business class and ordering the lobster just because. Getting a personal tour of the Koenigsegg factory by Christian von Koenigsegg himself. Driving a Lamborghini in the Italian countryside. I am not rich, but worked as a motoring journalist in a past life. Not having a fear about losing their job because they know family money will support them, and they always have a room at the family house. If I lose my job, I'm out on the street, homeless. If I don't earn money, my children won't eat. There is no safety net or large parental house in the Surrey Hills and can run off to. I used to manage an apprentice whose dad bought him a flat in central Bristol. He stopped turning up for work eventually and just said he was too hungover. Flew with a guy that had a private jet at a private airport. Made me realize that the rich are just spending money to get back their time in the most convenient way possible. Private jet. It was awesome. $2,000 bottle of wine at friend's birthday. Traveling to Switzerland. Any other countries after that just felt underwhelming. Even Japan, even though the food is amazing, but the sceneries in Switzerland can never be compared. Went to a private party a couple of months ago where there were several celebrities and influential fashion people. Left after an hour because everyone was just completely insufferable. Walking into a large and high-class department store, knowing I can afford anything in it and not wanting anything. I have a coworker that's just straight up awful with his money. In the last 10 years, he has bought 4 cars all in the 20 to 40K range for either his girlfriend at that time or her family members. The last one, he bought a car after dating for less than 2 months. They're engaged now. He's almost 50 years old and definitely on the spectrum. I'd be happy for him if he were happy, but dude won't listen to reason. You know what? I had a story I was going to tell about him, but I think I work in luxury travel and had a client ask me to plan a vacation to a country actively experiencing conflict, war. Trip budget was more than a lot of people's annual salary. When I asked why, she told me she saw it in a TikTok, and it looked pretty. I gently explained why that wasn't a great idea, and she seemed completely baffled. Ultimately talked her into somewhere more stable. A cousin noticed I didn't have a drink, so went to the bar and bought me and my girlfriend a 600-pound bottle of champagne at yacht party. Money isn't the biggest limiting resource. Time is. An investor my dad was trying to sell a mall to flew us to his house in a helicopter to have coffee w him. And he had his own permanently employed helicopter pilot. Being bumped up to first class on an international flight. The chair fully reclined into a bed with a divider between me and the person behind me. It had more storage bins than I had items to store.